I hate when that happens. And it's
which beep.
I hate hearing it's never done that before.
Yeah.
After
I
all
told my
these
wife
years.
long ago, I really hate being unique. You don't want to be unique. Unique's not good.
Somehow.
Well, do you realize only 1 in 1,000 people? Shut up.
Don't do that. I hear it's like hearing your barber go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oops.
No, that's worse. Well, it was back in the day.
Yeah, I was going to say now.
I know my hair's a little long.
Difference between a good haircut and a bad haircut is about 24 hours.
Actually, it was about that same in the old days. It was just.
Yeah, it just wasn't that big a deal.
I was too angry to begin with.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? So you remember way back to last week? Way back.
Dude, yeah? I'm not sure I remember breakfast, so sure, go ahead, give it a try.
So what'd you have for breakfast?
Anyway, you were talking about last week.
Yeah, I was?
Who are you? How did I get here?
I think we've covered that now. Let me check. Horse still has a pulse. Remember when I was complaining about somebody telling me they wanted to get guests on our show?
Well, I remember you complaining.
Yeah. And it was, and I didn't trust where they were from. Is this a real company? Is this this, but how would putting a guest on the show benefit a scammer? I'm trying to understand that. So I get this note.
Being as we're so wealthy.
And right. Hi, Scott and Tony. Names spelled correctly. I nearly choked on my coffee listening to your latest episode, the $117 Picasso raffle, UNC's April Fool's joke ban, and a TikTok psychic's courtroom drama all in one show. It
was a good day.
The way you navigated from a Parisian jackpot to why satire might actually be an endangered species.
Oh, no, it is.
Was both hilarious and weirdly relevant. Plus, that riff about what counts as legal evidence, hint, not tarot cards, got me thinking about what the law actually protects.
Unless you kill someone with the tarot cards, because didn't John Wick cut somebody's...
Maybe.
And what it really John Wick 4, look it up. I think they did.
Then Nora, and Nora James is this person's name, and she's very nice. That's why I think you'd have a blast bringing Edward F. Cohn onto This Is True Really News. And I saw at that point, I went, hang on, it's Nora at trustpointexposure.com. So I looked up Trust Point Exposure, and they're a PR company. They're a legit PR company.
There you are.
And so Nora's
I'm trying to figure out how she thinks we would help a client is what I'm trying to think.
That's just it. I'm Nora, I love the fact that you watch and that you think it's funny, but I'm not sure we could do your guy any good whatsoever.
Except for the 35 people that listen.
Yeah.
And the 3 that watch, but they're all relatives. So.
Well, it could be that, he's trying to build to a role as a legal commentator. And it could be that they're starting extremely small.
That would be.
True. So,
really?
Let me ask this question, Tony. Are you interested in things like that? I mean, we probably have some fun.
If we have a very bizarre, weirdly legal, well, you be the judge.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Let's talk to the listenership.
Okay. I had a different idea. I have a story about France legal stuff.
Okay, let's talk about that. But let's also...
Although it's headlined Kuala Lumpur. No, that's right. It was in Malaysia, but it's a French kid.
So they're using the legal
You have your globe out. A globe is a large round thing that spins.
Suriname.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. So let's have listeners and viewers check in. Would you guys want us to do something?
Dude, my zebra just turned his back on me.
Is he pooping?
No, he was ashamed of Suriname. How old is that?
I don't know. It sort of came
roughly
up in my alphabet soup this morning. Anyway, you want to do the legal story there? Hey, Nora,
I do know.
Hang out for a minute. Let's see what the viewers and listeners say. Do they want to
find out?
That way, I think what we really want to do then is we need a story that needs some sort of legal commentary.
All right.
And that's what we'd have to look for. So, you guys, viewers, listeners, Patrick, your brother's a barrister. I mean, is this the kind of thing you care about? Does he wear the wig?
What's the difference between a barrister and a solicitor?
One can do one thing and the other can do more.
Welcome to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
The headline caught my eye.
Okay.
French teen charged in Singapore over a vending machine straw licking video.
What?
Hang on, I had to read. A French teen is facing mischief and public nuisance charges, or in French, the charges, in Singapore. I got to stop that now. After posting a video on social media where he is seen licking a straw from an orange juice vending machine and then putting the straw back. I have a question.
Go right ahead. You, the one in the front with the
Who the hell
nose.
puts open straws by a vending machine in this day and age?
It's Singapore. Trust me, it should be safe because that kid's going to get a caning.
Okay.
You can't spit your gum on the sidewalk without getting a caning. If you mispronounce
you can't get a caning without getting a caning. It's like tough.
If you mispronounce Nantucket, you're going to get a caning.
Well, that's true in most every country.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the cop who says, "So you think American cops don't do it right? Watch this." And you've got different videos of different police reactions around the world, and oh boy. Right? All I can remember, like when you watch some of the reels where they have folks pulled over and it escalates.
Yep.
And 3/4 of the video is saying, "I'll give you one more chance to get out of the vehicle."
Yep. Yep.
Or I'll have to break the window and drag you out.
Correct.
Unless you have a good cop who says it twice and says, "I'm going to tell you one last time and then we're done." And then does. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, when you've been warned, you've been warned. And when it comes to that, or I'm going to arrest you, step out.
They had one guy smarting up to one cop and his partner came up behind him and cuffed him on the ear.
Shut up.
And I thought, what's wrong with that again? Anyway, Didier Caspard Owen Maximilian is 18 and was 15 before he could say his entire name.
I was going to say, he's got a 65-year-old's name.
Was charged in late April, hasn't entered a plea yet. According to the Straits Times, which is the Kuala Lumpur largest English language newspaper. Apparently, he committed the offense at a shopping mall on March 12th, and his video spread rapidly when it surfaced. Boy, can I tell you just one more time how glad I am the internet was nowhere around when I was a kid?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, see, I'm just amazed I'm here.
Drew didn't have to worry about that when he was little because he had his older brother who'd come running in and say, "Mom, Drew's pooping behind Levi's bushes."
Again.
He never wanted to come in. He never wanted to come in.
Well, he's right there. Anyway, the teen was granted
one of the funniest things that kid ever did. He's hilarious.
And I'm sure he's happy you bring this story up.
Well, just forget you heard that.
Yeah. Said teen Maximilian was granted court permission to go to Manila until May 25th on a school trip required for his graduation. So he'll be in court on May 29th.
Okay.
Mischief carries a penalty of up to 2 years in prison or a fine or both. Public nuisance is less severe, 3 months in prison or a fine or both. Where's the caning? You said there'd be caning.
There has to be caning.
Okay. There wasn't in this, though. Maybe there's later. Maybe it's like an alternative.
First, you have to raise the king.
Do not take they give you the alternative, don't take that.
No, do not.
It'll leave marks. Where was I now? iJoos. JOOZ, the company operating the juice vending machine.
Oh, okay. You scared me.
Scared you? I can go 3 directions with that. It's like none of them good.
No.
Filed a police report and sanitized the dispenser while replacing all 500 straws in the machine. Said it would upgrade its machines to include measures such as individually packaged straws.
Good idea. That's just,
And straw compartments that unlock only after the transaction's completed. Again.
Well, that'll be fun.
Lawyers for the teen who is studying in French business school in Singapore declined to comment on the case because, honest to God,
Smart move.
Why did we take this case?
Smart move. Smart move.
Wow. And as you mentioned, Singapore it tightly regulates public behavior, like on chewing gum, littering, vandalism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't kid around.
You know, Junior, you probably should have paid attention in school.
To the Singaporean laws.
And what would make you think that would make a good video?
Yeah. Well, I'm being naughty. You're being stupid.
See, there's a difference. Apparently, we can't tell that these days. Hi, I'm going to threaten the president on a video. That's not a good idea.
We're into
what the Secret Service lives for.
We're into May now, but there was quite a poetic ending to National Poetry Month, which is April.
Oh.
Researchers published a study sharing what
that's where the poem comes. 30 days hath November.
April, June,
and September. All the rest of 31 except for February, which is weird.
Right. I love the rhyme scheme. Anyway, researchers published.
It has 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
Yeah, exactly. Sort of feel.
Yeah.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. Unless you're a Catholic high school, then we're not allowed to do that cheer.
Really?
Yeah, we were told we couldn't do it.
We did it.
At your Catholic high school?
Yeah, we were kind of mocking, like if Melrose was playing us, we were kind of mocking them. But
anyhow,
we've got spirit. No, you don't. You guys are pagans from here on out.
Something wow, like well done again with the great rhymes. You Catholics have got this covered.
Yeah, well, it was the old days when I was, Catholic. Go ahead.
Researchers published a study sharing that they recovered a lost copy of the oldest known English poem in a Rome library.
They found the oldest known English poem
in a Rome library.
Of course they did.
It was titled Caedmon's Hymn. It was composed by a cattle herder over 1,200 years ago and is believed to have been transcribed by a monk in Italy somewhere between Anno Domini 800 and 830.
Sure.
Would you like to hear the modern English translation of the first line?
Part of me says yes. Most of me is going, God, no. But okay, give it a shot.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
You lying sack of weasel dung.
Actually, the poem's about it's a 9-line verse praising God for creating the world.
Thank you.
It's like, good job, God. Well done. And does he really need that from us? I mean, considering omniscience, omnipotence, 6 bits
a dollar. All who appreciate God stand up and holler. Yell reverently.
Make a joyful noise.
There you go.
The banging of pots and pans and the clanging of cymbals and big, loud guitar amps the size of small, camper vans.
Like Singapore.
Like in Singapore.
See, we can tie everything back. Okay, so since you're doing old things, a dried 285-year-old lemon fetched over $1,780 at auction in Shropshire, England, according to UPI.
What?
Now, I'll admit this was back in those crazy Halicon days of 2024, but hey.
Was this the first lemon to cure scurvy?
No, it was just discovered.
And actually, they used limes. So
in a 19th century cabinet that was being prepared for auction. It's inscribed. I hope it's the cabinet and not the lemon that was inscribed. Given by Mr. P. La Francini, November 4th, 1739, to Miss E. Baxter. $1,780 for a 285-year-old lemon. Cabinet itself sold for $40, so make of that what you will.
I would have thrown the cabinet in if you bought the lemon.
If you're paying that kind of money for that, you bet.
I want the cabinet. In fact, I want part of the room.
I'll throw in the 10 more bucks. I'll throw in the cabinet. Wow.
Okay. Let's take a look at the write-ins. Apropos of this is true, really news short Brick versus Bulletproof Glass. This is the one where this guy was going to break into a store and took a brick and he threw it at the glass. It bounced back. Took it, threw it again, bounced back.
I've seen a video just like that.
Yeah, and he threw it a third time with everything he had. It bounced back, hit him in the head, and he laid down.
Well, it's what you do when a brick hits you in the head.
And then from George Greengland. Hey, George, haven't heard from you in a while. Nice to hear from you.
Honestly, it explains what people would do if you get hit in the head by a brick.
Exactly.
I've never been hit in the head with a brick yet.
And a friend of mine was in Chicago. He stopped to get gas, and he was pumping gas.
Got a brick in the head instead?
Yes, he was. This was in the
he's not a shrewd shopper.
Late 60s, early 70s.
Nope, I'm sticking with he's not a shrewd shopper. I need gas, but I'll take a brick in the head instead.
No, he's pumping the gas. He sees this little kid running down the block in his direction, but at the other end of the block.
Yep.
And he
little kid wheels the brick?
No. Little kid just keeps running. He notices there's a brick in his hand. Keeps running. He keeps running. Runs right up to him. And Joe Blomberg goes, hey, and the kid hits him in the side of the head with the brick. Brick hits him on the cheek over here, this bone right here, breaks in half. The kid looks at him like he's Superman and takes off running the other direction. I said, so what's it like being mugged by a teeny weeny widow kid? And he goes, well, I didn't get anything. And I finished pumping my gas and left.
It's the reason why a visit to Chicago is on my bucket list.
So from George Greengland. Apparently,
it's a movie.
This is not all that uncommon. Happened 40 years ago in Richmond, Virginia, at an appliance and TV store with a 1-foot diameter water meter cover.
This will play in later, I'm sure.
Yeah. Just hit it harder. Everything's going to be just fine. Now, apropos, this is True Really News, episode 1061.
Yes.
Let me see real quick. He brought a skeleton dead to the bank. Wisconsin climate nudity.
Yep.
Toronto kitchen something or other. Yeah. From simply,
you write the headlines, right?
Sorta.
Okay.
I sort of have help these days.
Okay.
Well, it's making a difference. So shop.
Sure.
From Simply Jess is me. We haven't heard from Jess in a while. Hey, Jess, good to hear from you. Toronto is pronounced Tarana. Way back when it was, different.
You mean when their hockey team won?
No, for context.
If there's anyone listening in Toronto, you're in trouble now.
After October 6th, October 7th, the debacle out in Israel, a lot of our Jewish brethren and sistren moved into the city.
Toronto. Okay.
Now, some wags are calling it Tarana. And she says,
that's a little bit funny.
But I'm probably wrong and not allowed to say that. Or something. I don't know. Effing words. Weird. I need a snack.
Copy that.
I do love it. And this again from the same episode from Simply Jess is Me. Find time for me to return to these truly truthful news broadcasts. Just wish I would have realized these aren't good bedtime stories that I should snuggle up to at 12 a.m.
No, we aren't.
Deep sigh. I'll be back after a trauma appointment with the internet, I guess. Who can afford real therapy?
And who knows if you're getting real therapy or just some clown with a degree from a university that doesn't know how to grade.
Boy, isn't that the truth?
There's a big old callback way back when.
So, moving on.